Traveling to a haven of enduring life requires a journey, a flight spanning hours from a bustling metropolis to a coastal capital, followed by a winding drive to a place whispered about as the Cradle of Vitality. Months of preparation, countless exchanges with local stewards, and at last, a modest dwelling secured on the outskirts of this timeless enclave. After a year of groundwork, the chance arrives to stand among those who measure their days in centuries. Stepping into this realm feels like crossing into a paused moment, where the rush of clocks holds no sway and existence unfolds in a gentle, perpetual now. Entering the cradle. The road from the capital stretches over 2 hours, weaving past a shimmering sea on one side and the wild emerald embrace of a forested range on the other. Beyond a town famed for its amber brew, the path hugs the shoreline until it unfurls into the Cradle of Vitality. Here the landscape scatters homes like seeds between the highway and the foothills, with no clear heart to the settlement, just quiet clusters dotting the terrain. A navigation device finally points to a humble outpost, the Harmony Hub, a stark concrete shell perched along the route. Inside, a warm greeting awaits from a guide named Kento, joined by a sprightly elder, Hana, whose energy belies her years. 2 others usher the way to a meeting room, offering steaming mugs of herbal tea and tiny, potent fruits bursting with hidden vigor. Nature's own elixirs, as later revelations would show. Kento, clad in crisp attire, flips open a ledger and a binder brimming with the names of every soul in the cradle, sorted by years lived and their circles of kinship known. Here is Tomodachi. These bonds, he explains, are the lifeblood of the place, less about rigid goals and more like a woven clan. Hana chimes in. Purpose here flows from shared effort, not coin. Tasks ripple through the community, assigned by a council, ensuring all hands find meaning and belonging. This haven rests near the island's northern tip, a stone's throw from its wildest edge. From a high ridge, the view spills over a sea of green, the forest cloaking the land below. Only faint traces of homes peek through, specks near the waves or tucked in shadowed vales reached by twisting lanes. Life woven together an invitation. To dine at one of the cradle's rare eateries falters when every seat is claimed. No matter, Hana declares, we'll head to Seaside Nook. It's never crowded. At 87, she steers her car with pride, her 98-year-old companion riding shotgun, both eager to share the day. The chase down a rugged half-earthen road tests patience, but arrival brings relief. Perched by the ocean, the Nook feels like a relic from a distant tale, its sign boasting Earth's bounty served slow and true. Hana shrugs off the fuss. Over food. I grow my own greens and trade with old Kaido for fish. That's enough. Her charm shines as she speaks of leading local guilds, her voice bright with purpose. It's not the plate that keeps you going, she says, nibbling a delicate sweet. It's the laughter and the company. Taverns are scarce here, eateries few, yet the social pulse thrives in gathering halls. The cradle splits into 16 hamlets, each with a leader and stewards for rites, feasts, and well-being, a quiet obsession with thriving long. One such hall, nestled against the forest's edge, buzzes with life, guarded by tales of Kijimuna, elusive, woodland spirits. The Kijimuna of the wilds, Kijimuna, flicker through local lore, small flame-haired beings who dance among the ancient figs and fish along the shores. They're tricksters, wild and free, cherishing the rivers, peaks, and winds. To win their favor, the stories say, honor the earth they roam. A celebration of years. At one hamlet's hall, a chorus of 20 voices welcomes newcomers, the youngest a spry 82. Interviews unfold over tea at a broad table, then spill into a festivity chamber. 3 milestones are marked: a woman reaching 98, another 93, and a youth at 88. Songs rise, blending village tunes with a global happy birthday. Candles vanish in a puff from the eldest, her gratitude warm as the room erupts in dance, a revelry defying the calendar. The week brims with such moments, crooning at a song parlor with elders who outshine the novices, and a grand fete at a mountain's base, alive with music, motion, and fragrant stalls. Joy in every dawn festivals thread through the cradle's days like a golden seam. A match of stoneball, a gentle game of rolling spheres with sticks, draws a crowd. It's easy on the bones, a spark for laughter and motion, open to all. A sprightly centenarian, aged 103, claims victory over newcomers. Her triumph met with cheers and good-natured groans. Beyond play, a quiet reverence lifts the spirit here, rooted in the island's ancient ways. The sacred pulse, the faith of the Isles, Tamashi Way, blends whispers of distant philosophies. With a belief in countless spirits, of hearths, groves, and heights. Rituals and feasts soothe these presences, sanctifying their realms. Hidden glades hold Santo shrines, simple stone altars aglow with offerings, and chirichang, prayer fields, where whispers meet the unseen. Women bear the mantle of the sacred here, unlike in mainland traditions, serving as oracles to bridge worlds through time-worn chants. Homes of the eldest heirs cradle shrine nooks, where ancestors are honored with daily gifts. The essence within every soul carries a tamashi, a spark of eternity, the root of being. Sometimes it lingers, caught in the living after a sudden parting, freed only by solemn rites. It flows too through touch, a pendant passed from elder to youth, or lingers in captured moments, binding lives across time. Strength in seasoned years' days in the cradle blend fervor with ease. Tasks fill the hours, yet calm reigns. Each pursued a quiet chase of purpose, never a sprint. The elders embody a timeless creed, a craft to hone, a heart to cherish, a dream to hold. On the final day, a market beckons, its stalls piled with greens, teas, and a tart nectar dubbed Forever Dew. Sipping it by the sea, beneath a Kijimuna carving, a carved vow catches the eye. A pledge from the cradle of ages. At 80, still a sapling. At 90, bid me wait till 100. Age breeds might. Let us lean lightly on the young. Seek vitality and join us. Nature's grace will guide us to life's deep secret. May 1994, Elders Circle. Voices of Wisdom a week yields 100 tales. Captured on film for a modest reel, drawing out the cradle's soul, its Ikiru Yume, and the keys to endless days. Here, their distilled truths. Cast care aside. Longevity blooms where worry wilts. Keep the spirit light, greet all with a grin. Kin and strangers alike will flock to that warmth. Ease flows from a wave hello. Daily strolls to chat. Tend the earth, then share an evening laugh. That's the way. Here, harmony rules. Time with others, free of strife, is all that counts. Tend life's garden. Morning's gift is the sun on my plot, peppers and citrus nodding. Hello, An hour there soothes the soul before the day begins. My hands sew, my stove sings. That's my ikiru yum. Fingers alive keep the mind sharp. Busy hands stretch years to 100. Dawn breaks at 5 with a stretch and a sip. Energy for what's ahead. A little of all flavors keeps the plate lively and the body strong. Labor keeps the frame firm. Idleness rusts it. Ancestors greet me first each day, incense lit, a nod to their watch. Early rises feed my garden, weekly dances. Lift my friends, simple rhythms, daily steps and stretches, small moves for big years. Greens on the table push the years further. 3. Cherish the circle. Friends are my truest ikiru yume. We gather, we talk. Tomorrow's promise pulls me back. Neighbors fill my days with chatter and cheer. Words with the dear ones, that's the thread of long life. From dawn, I call out to the young and the rushed. Take care, and then rest when the bustle fades. Tea and tunes with the hamlet, life's sweetest notes. Savor the slow. Whisper easy now to the hours. They stretch longer that way. Weaving mats is my ikiru yume. Prayer starts. The day, then steady work till dusk calls me to kin. Many tasks, one at a time, busy, not buried. Rest early, rise fresh, stroll gently. Peace in the small joys, season by season, keeps the heart glad. 5. See the bright. Each dawn promises vigor, seize it fully. 97 feels young, plenty yet to shape. Laughter's the spark, carry it everywhere. A century's my mark, why not chase it? Spinning with the little ones, that's pure gold. Gratitude for this soil fills every breath. Pillars of the cradle, every soul tends a patch of earth, some with tea, others with mango or tart drops. All weave into Tomodachi clans, cradled like family. Feasts mark every ripple of life, lifted by song and sway. Purpose abounds, taken lightly, yet loved deeply. Roots run proud through custom and craft. Yuimaru, the shared pulse, binds them from field to forge. Elder Sato, sharing a final meal, boasted of a home raised by many hands, an open door for future days. Always moving, yet ever at ease, they flit between song, talk, and games, never still, never strained. This is their way, vitality spun from earth, kin, and quiet joy.